Welcome to the Soulfire Podcast, where every day we talk about real life, real shit, real raw. On this show, you can expect us to dive deep into topics like marriage, parenting, money, business, feeling like you want to give up, fighting for yourself, just straight soul healing. This podcast is all about life. Hey there, it's Power Coach Alicia here, your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational life coaching, transformational speaking, and soul healing. We're talking about setting your soul on fire. I specialize in helping women put themselves first without feeling guilty, getting out of their own way, and finding themselves again. No fluff, no hand-holding, no bullshit here, just love, light, and peace as we journey through this thing called life. The other day, something dawned on me. I have created this idea or this analogy around you have this big battery that you can see in front of you, right? And in this battery, you can actually see the mercury inside, and the mercury will go down if the charge is being depleted, and the mercury will rise if, as you move towards full charge, right? So I want you to imagine this gigantic battery, kind of like a level, right? So, but it's a battery, and you can see that mercury in there and it rising and falling depending on what the charge is. I've always used this battery analogy, and I talk about in my teachings that when you put yourself last and you put everybody else before yourself, what that does is depletes your battery power, and you end up running on power saving mode. And, you might put yourself back on the charger for a minute, right? And then something comes up and you take it off the charger and on the charger and off the charger, on the charger. And the more that you do that, you're running down this rechargeable battery where eventually it will never recharge because you never allowed it to get that full charge and then utilize that full charge down to that 20% and then recharge it back up, right? You're constantly draining it to where it shuts off, right? Shuts off, where you shut off, where you shut off. And then you're charging it from all the way completely dead back up. Now, if you look at your iPhone or your, Android, whatever, when you do that where it dies and then you stick it on the charger, you have like 15, 20 minutes where you can't do anything. Your phone doesn't turn on, whatever, until that charge kicks in enough for you to be able to do something. Your physical energy works exactly like a rechargeable battery. Now, I've always taught this. This has been a big part of my teachings. But one thing that never really dawned on me, like I knew this, but it just didn't dawn on me like forefront conscious level. And that was that you have your battery charge for all areas of your life. Okay? Hear me when I say this. You don't have a different battery that is you as a wife, and another battery that you're using as a mom, and a battery that you're using as a daughter, friend, cousin, sister, whatever, and then another battery for work, and then another battery for business, then another battery for play. No, it doesn't work like that. You have one fucking battery. One battery. Now, the thing about this battery is you don't automatically get 100% charge because you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning. How you slept, when you went to bed, how many hours of sleep you got, what your dreams were, how scary, crazy, cool, amazing they were, how many times you were woken up. All of those things affect your battery charge from the second your eyes open. So when your eyes open and you're not paying attention to this and you hit the ground running and you pick up your phone and you check Facebook and you look at TikTok and you do this, you respond to text messages, you grab your coffee, then you get ready and then you go to work or you start your business, take the kids here, where the fuck are you taking a second to assess your charge? 1. 2, where are you saying, okay, this is where I'm at on my battery before my day starts. So here's what I'm going to do to give myself some charge before I start depleting my battery by giving to the world. Where are you doing those two things? Are you even checking your charge? So that's one thing. How you start your day and recognize where your charge is everything. I will say this again. You do not automatically get 100% because you go to sleep and wake up. Not how it works. You can literally start the day at 20%, 10%, 5% charge, just based on what was it like going into falling asleep the night before, and then all the things I've already mentioned, and then waking up in the morning, and what do? Do you hit the ground running? Are you moving full steam ahead? Are you in so much fucking speed of life and what needs to get done, where you need to go, and da 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 blah 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 that you're not paying attention? And then wondering why you aren't showing up as the best version of yourself in each of these areas that you're speeding fucking through. Why did I fuck that up at work? Why am I being short with the kids? Why do I feel like I look like fucking shit today? Why do I feel like fucking shit today? Right? Why does it feel like no matter what I put on my body, I just don't feel right? And the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. And it's like, I wonder what's going on. I wonder what's up with this energy. I wonder why I feel this way. You wonder? What's going on with your charge? How much charge do you have? How much do you have to give to the world today? Or do you have nothing to give to the world? And it's all about what you can give to yourself to charge so that you can get through the day while giving everyone else and everything else the bare minimum and giving yourself the most that you have to give. You see, you can have responsibilities that you can't change, like going to work, while still giving your work for that day just enough to get it completed and giving yourself everything that you need. So let me explain. If you wake up and you are at below a 60% charge, I highly, actually, you're below a 70% charge. I highly recommend that you take action to charge your soul, to charge your battery, to charge your you. That action, for me, lately has been turning on a money affirmation meditation on YouTube, writing in my gratitude journal, checking out astrology. I will find my affirmation for the day. I will do money work while these affirmations are running, depending on how I feel, because I'm all about feeling into my energy and where I move next. I may do a meditation. If I don't feel called to do a meditation, I might do a brain dump journal, or I'll go into my journal and I'll do love affirmations, money affirmations, and personal power affirmations. I will do my intentions for the day and my past tense gratitude for the day. Other times, I won't do any of that and it'll be a brain dump journal. Or some days I don't do any of that writing, like in the journal sort of thing, and I go and I do the meditation. It's all about feeling into what feels right. Other days I'll go out and I'll go for a walk and I won't do any journaling and any meditation, but I'm out for a walk. But I still started with the money affirmations while I was getting ready and moving and getting my affirmation for the day and doing my money work, right? The money work, the affirmation for the day, my gratitude journal, listening to the money affirmations, all of that happens in my bed. I haven't gotten up to go pee. I haven't done anything. I just wake up and I start that. That's the very first thing that I do. Step one is always turning on my money affirmations. Yours might be personal power affirmations. Yours might be confidence affirmations. Yours might be self-love affirmations. Mine right now, and the frequency, my goal, my intention, where I'm at, where I feel right, where I feel aligned, is all about getting my body, my soul, my physical energy on the same frequency as abundance, prosperity, wealth, and money. That is where my focus is. That may not be for you. So I wake up this morning and I had shitty dreams for the last 3-ish hours, I'm guessing. And I woke up at 6:15 or 14 and looked at the clock. I was really disconnected from sleep. And so, like I said, my dreams were rough and I wasn't doing all that well. And once I went back to sleep, and once I actually got moving into my affirmations and starting my soulful morning, it was about 5 after 8. And I woke up and I just instantly felt a disconnection. I instantly didn't feel right. I instantly felt a level of frustration. I instantly felt like, oh, this is going to be an interesting day, right? So with that being said, I also felt like I didn't want to do any soulful morning work. Not one thing. I felt like I wanted to just get up, get ready, and start working. But I knew that my battery power was below 50%. So not even below 70, but below 50 due to my dreams and the way I had slept for the last few hours and the way I was feeling because of my dreams and just pissed off and disconnected from Daniel and blech, because the dreams were mostly about him, but they were also weird and like, those just fucked up dreams where you're like, what in the fuck just happened? It was that, right? So I said, okay, go straight to my notes, pull up my morning money affirmations, and boom. As soon as the morning affirmations started, he's saying them out loud, I went straight and did my money work. And then from there, I did my gratitude journal. And instead of just looking at what was going on for, like the planet summary for the day, I went and read my chart for the day. So my like alignment for the day, what's going on and what I need to look at. And I looked at that from 2 different apps that I have, not just one. Generally, I'll just look at the planetary alignment for the day and what's going on and move forward. But I went deeper because I felt the flow. I felt called. Aha. And then I got to my personal planets and what was going on. It was like, hey, for you, you're going to feel a little bit irritated. You're going to feel disconnected. Things aren't going to feel right today. This is not the time to make any big decisions today. And when I read that, it was like, charged up. Money affirmations are going. And today, I didn't listen as intently to the money affirmations as I have each day. Usually he'll say it and I'll repeat it back, or I'm actually just intently listening. Today I didn't. It was way more passive, but it's charging me as I'm hearing those affirmations because they're still going into my subconscious, even though I'm actively doing my gratitude journal and I'm actively doing my money work and I'm actively reading the planetary horoscopes and I'm actively reading my own horoscope and my own planetary alignments and astrology chart and forecast for the day. All that stuff is still embedding in my subconscious, so I still have those affirmations running. Hey there, beautiful soul. I wanted to take a second and invite you to my free Love and Light community, a place where we come together to find solace and support on our shared journey through life's ups and downs. In our loving community, we understand that life can sometimes be a challenging and winding road, and that's why we've created a space where you can find healing, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. Here, we embrace one another with open hearts and open arms, knowing that together we are stronger. It's like a beacon of light in the darkness, a place where you can freely express your emotions, share your stories, and connect with others who have walked similar paths. We believe in the power of love to heal, and we are here to walk this journey with you, hand in hand. No matter where you are in your life's journey, whether you're seeking comfort, inspiration, or simply a sense of community, you are welcome here. Together, we will navigate life's challenges and celebrate its joys, spreading love and light every step of the way. So join us in our Love and Light community, and let's heal together as we continue this beautiful journey through life. Just go to community.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's community.thesoulhealingzone.com. By time I got into the energy of walking out of my bedroom, I was at an 80% charge. And instead of sitting down and going straight to work, I sat down and I did my personal power affirmations, my money affirmations, my love affirmations. I did my intentions for the day. And as I did all of those affirmations, I typed them and read them out loud. At this point, money affirmations that were on YouTube running are off. And I'm just typing out my affirmations and reading them. I type instead of write for my hand's sake. My hands are so much stronger than they ever used to be. I probably could write now instead of the typing. But anyways, as I'm typing out my affirmations, I'm reading them. As I'm typing out my intentions, I'm reading them. My past tense gratitude, typing that out, feeling them, feeling great, feeling powerful and ready to go. Like it was a great morning. So by the time I got done with that, I'm at 92%, right? And I got to stop and take my boy to work because he has a business with his other brother that Daniel and I run. So I have to run him. It's about 40 minutes for me round trip to get him where he needs to be and come back. I'm still vibrating at that 92%. And on my way back, I'm thinking about my OOI of my work today. And what I want to do is create these logos and products for 2 more downloads I have. And I have a new expansion mastermind, which is a hybrid of one-on-one coaching and group coaching. And then I have my new soul alignment, which is one powerful session to get you aligned so you can move full steam ahead in your soul healing journey. And I wanted to do the logos for that and create the products for that and get the foundation of those ready. But I was like, you know what? New podcast episode comes out on Thursday. I don't have it recorded yet. We've got the fall equinox this week. I don't have that recorded yet. I'm like, you know what? I really want to sit down and bang out all the podcast episodes that I can possibly do. Like minimum, I want to finish out September, right? But I want to do all of October as well. You know, October is about 7 episodes with the moons and then the equinoxes. That would, the moons and then the eclipses that are going on in October. I think that's 7 episodes. It's either 6 or 7. And so, or 8. So I like, that's maybe a little overzealous. I'm going to fill into that and see how much charge I have, see what my flow says, see where my creativity's at. So I decided to start my day with my creative energy going into the podcast. I will end my day with my creative energy going into the spirit guide that I need to finalize for 4th quarter for sure. My day will be ended that way, right? So my point in sharing this with you is I have an idea of the grand scheme of what I want to accomplish today. And then I have, okay, at bare minimum, I want to get September podcast episodes done and the rest of the spirit guide for 4th quarter completed so that it can be now into me going in to review it, updating and editing anything I want to change. So at bare minimum, those are the 2 things that I want to do. On the grand scheme, I want to get the podcast episodes recorded for September and October, the spirit guide completed and edited for 4th quarter. That would be great. I now no longer hold on to have to, must do, should do completion. Here is my ultimate intention for the day. Here is my this is good enough intention for the day. And what happens between those is alignment, is ing, flow, and ease. How am I led? How do I feel? What is my battery percentage? Every podcast episode I record, my battery percentage goes down, right? Because I'm giving to the podcast, to the effort. It's outward effort. It's not going into my soul. Although podcast work does charge me. So as the giving takes down my percentage, it also increases the percentage. So almost what happens when I'm recording podcast episodes is my battery percentage for other activities would normally go down. Let's say maybe it's 20%. If I'm doing the podcast, it might only go down 3, 4, or none, depending on how juiced up, how fired up I am, how powerful that felt for me. It just depends on, how much of my battery goes down for that. And so what I want to give to you today is to pay a fucking attention to your percentage, because that battery percentage, and going back and diving deeper in the other side, is all you have to give to everyone and everything for that entire fucking day. And if you are not charging yourself up in the morning before you hit the ground running, you're going to fucking deplete faster than ever. It's like having your phone in the sun. It'll drain your fucking battery. Or if your phone is too cold, it'll drain your battery, right? Your phone needs to be at this pretty good consistent temperature for your battery charge to stay consistent as well. So with that being said, if you go out and you are at a 70%, right? And you hit the ground running for the day and you go to work. Work takes 30% from you. By the time you get home, you have 40% to give to yourself and anyone else. My suggestion, come home and do a meditation and a quick gratitude. Do a meditation and put on some peaceful music. You want to get better than that? On your way home, listen to personal development or powerful affirmations. Then when you get home, do the meditation and then put on peaceful music while you're cooking dinner. Listen to a podcast episode while you're cooking dinner and charge and charge and charge and charge. That way, as the kids are depleting and the husband is depleting, you are taking these pockets of time to charge up. If you sit at practices or, I don't know, dance, I guess they just call it dance. I don't know what the fuck, but you're sitting at these things waiting for your kid to get, to go through practice or whatever it is. Put good in your ears. Listen to something that's going to charge you. That's the whole goal. Pay a fucking attention to your battery percentage. Pay attention to your battery power. Pay attention to that. Ask yourself, what's my charge at right now? I just did all of that and I was at 40% and it only got me to 50. Okay, so pay attention to how much you give then, because you still aren't back to 70, but you're more charged than you were when you got home. Just pay attention, right? And the more that you do this, the more you will charge faster, stay charged longer, and have more to give to everyone else because you gave to yourself. Understand that your battery charge comes from giving to you, not anyone else at all. So you can't say, oh, well, I went to, dinner with the girls. Well, that could charge you a little bit, but it's still going to deplete you, usually more than it charges you. So if you go to dinner with the girls and you're at a 50% and it still feels good, which you shouldn't be to dinner with the girls at 50%, just saying. You should only be to dinner with the girls if you're at 70% or above. Because if Susan drops a bomb that her and Fred are getting a divorce, that's going to plummet your percentage, because you need to learn how to protect your personal power. You need to learn how to put boundaries and standards in place for yourself. This is where my Soul Shift program is so powerful and why I highly recommend it. It's very inexpensive. And when you get into Soul Shift, you're also in the Soulful Moon ceremonies as well. And you can join those. And you have 4 live sessions with me a month just between the Soulful Moon and the Soul Shift sessions. Plus, you can get into the Soul Healing portal and go through different trainings that are in the training portal as well. So you have so much power for yourself that you can give to yourself, for yourself, by yourself, that is charging you up. And it comes from protecting yourself. It comes from learning how to set boundaries, hold to those boundaries, not feel guilty, and putting yourself first without feeling guilty. Healing through the shit that is just so heavy and hard on your soul that makes you wake up at a very low battery percentage and you feel like there's nothing you can do about it. It's learning how to shift from I have depression, I am depressed, I am on antidepressants, to I feel depressive, I am having a depressive moment. That really hit me hard and put me in a state of depressiveness, right? It's learning these things along the way to shift from these definitive definitions of things that you have, that they are a way that you're feeling and that they're actionable, right? In the book Choice Theory, I love this fucking book. It's about shifting it from being a definitive diagnosis of what is into a phrasing that makes it actionable, that you have a choice, that when you take your action, you will be able to help heal, charge, and grow through this. So fucking powerful. I want you to take what I've said here and I want you to really take this battery to heart, because if you don't, you're just going to keep spinning and spiraling down. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. Listen, just dealing with it, just going through the motions, just like accepting it for what is not what is going to help you. It won't just automatically work itself out while you stay in the energy of power saving mode, consistent depletion, and just negative, heavy, hard fucking bullshit. It won't just get better. Just because you say, well, I know it'll get better, I just got to hold on. No. If you're going to hold on and know that it'll get better, then hold on while you're holding. Put good into your ears. Meditate. Journal. When you're holding, there is action that is necessary for the result to be what you want it to be, because the shit is what it is because you're on that frequency. You are on the shit frequency. And so it's able to attach to you. Your battery power is at a percentage that shit can come to you and deplete you more. Your energy frequency is on a frequency that the negativity of other people, circumstances, places, and things can attach to you and bring you down more and more and more. You know what you're not on the frequency of? High charge, soul, fire, right? Abundance, prosperity, peak personal power. You know what you're not on the frequency of? Positivity. You're on the shit frequency. So if you believe that everything's going to work out for you and it's going to work out for you for the best, you also have to put your energy frequency on that level so that it can attach to you. It cannot attach to you if you're on a low level frequency saying that you're going to get high level results. The only way you will receive those high level results is if you get your ass to that fucking frequency. So think of that as a 70% or higher charge on your battery. That's when you're reaping the highest level of benefits. And the higher you go on that charge, the higher level of benefits, the higher level of money, abundance, prosperity, wealth, positivity, power, energy, all the things that you crave, the results that you want, the career, the business, the people, the marriage, the parenting relationship with your children, your parents, the people in your life. All those positive, powerful things happen at a 70% or above battery charge in your soul. If you're below that, you're not going to get that result. Yes, you can fall below, and your job is to do the soul work to get back up. And not every day will you be able to get back up to that 70% or higher or build back up. That's not what this is about, okay? Not every day will you be able to get to that 70% or higher. But the intention is that with the work and the consistency and the effort is that your default is 70% or above, and 70% and below is part of the ebb and flow. Instead of you ebb and flowing at 70% or above, 70% or below, and that 70% and above is like that anomaly, right? So our intention is to get you ebbing and flowing at a 70% or above battery power on the regular. Remember this sacred truth. Say yes to yourself, for within you lies infinite worth. Let your heart be your compass, guiding you on a path of self-discovery and liberation. Grant yourself the grace to stumble and rise, for it is in our imperfections that we find our strength. Embrace the dance of progress, where each step forward fuels the fire within you. And with massive power and deep soul conviction, let this be your anthem, your unwavering declaration. I choose me. I'm Power Coach Alicia, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Soul Fire podcast. You being here means the world to me, and I'm grateful for the time that you've dedicated to be here. And by consistently showing up, I firmly believe that you will transform your life. I'm so grateful that you've subscribed and you continue to share with others, spreading my message far and wide, because together we can reach my mission of transforming the lives of 1 million souls on their healing journey. Now, to provide you even more support on your soul healing journey and address any questions you may have, I would like to invite you to join our soul healing community. Simply visit community.thesoulhealingzone.com. Again, that's community.thesoulhealingzone.com, where you can connect with like-minded women, share your top takeaways, discuss what resonated with your soul, and express your absolute favorite moments from this episode. I can't wait to read them. I'm so freaking excited to create more empowering episodes and continue supporting you. I am sending you so much love, light, and peace as we journey through this thing called life.